Hello, everybody, and welcome back to ESO Daily. I'm your host, Mr. Craven. All right, today I have a new build for the Warden Healer. I'm going to actually say thank you to a lot of my community members, and especially one member in particular. That goes out to Useless. Thank you so much for keying me in on this. And since I've gotten so many likes and so many views with the Warden Healer, I do want to say thank you to all the people who supported me. And with that being said, I'm going to introduce you guys to a new Warden Healer build called Serenity. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to go to the character sheet. Now on Resto's side, you're going to see maximum magicka at 37,623. Magicka recovery is at a nice 1,733. Maximum health is at 18,942. Our spell crit currently is at 41. That will be getting adjusted. I'll explain why. And to the left, you're going to go ahead and see magicka at 52. Health's at 12%, and we're currently running the Thief Mundus. Now, going into the sword and board side, this is sword and board. Now, a lot of people want to know why I prefer sword and board. Sword and board, when you unlock the passive, you get deflection, which reduces a lot of damage, especially for healers, and ranged attacks can sometimes hurt healers because healers will pull aggro. So until a tank actually grabs the aggro, healers will initiate the aggro by just healing. So sometimes the sword and board comes in handy just to deflect range attacks. So I like the sword and board. If you don't, by all means, play to your play style. But I do like the sword and board. Now going into this side of the character sheet, we see at 38,796. Once again, recovery stays the same, 18,942. Now a lot of people think that's a little bit low health, but keep in mind, I have the passive that's going to increase that health, plus the sets will go ahead and offset that. But on this side, you see my spell crit at 51%. That's really where we want to push at. And once again, I'll explain why. Now I'm using max health and max magicka food. And when we go into the sets, we're going to be running the Twilight Remedy, the Spell Power Cure, and of course, one of my favorite sets, the Sentinel. Now let's go ahead and get into it piece by piece, and I'll break it down for you. Currently, we have the Spell Power Cure Restoration Staff. Now this is charged. I will be transmuting this to Nirnhone. Why? Powered is a good trait. However, Nirnhone's going to give you more bang for your buck. So if you do get the Restoration Staff of Spell Power Cure, make sure you go ahead and transmute that to the Nirnhone. It's just in your best interest. If you want to stay with the powered, nothing wrong with that. Going down, I currently have the Spell Power Cure Dagger. I'm trying to get the sword, but for now, it works. It's infused. This is not an ideal piece, but it's there just to give me my bonus. Because remember that the Spell Power Cure, we're going to sacrifice some of the healing to apply the proc. The proc will apply to us and our party members. But the Warden, you have to use the direct heal versus your HOTS. Your HOTS will keep, dropping off your Spell Power Cure buff. So you want to use that direct to make sure you're applying the Spell Power Cure buff within your rotation. We're using the Shield of Twilight's Remedy infused max magicka. This is ideal. Now, why Twilight's Remedy? Well, it's simple. I'm going to get recovery. I'm going to get minor ages at all times. That reduces the damage you take by 5%. And as a healer, that's very important because as a healer, I don't want to die first. So I really like this set because it actually helps me survive longer. I'm going to get increased spell damage. That's going to contribute to my healing factor. And also when allies activate a synergy, they heal themselves for 19,822 health over 10 seconds. That's a huge hot. But on bonus side, I'm going to give them minor force. That increases their critical damage by 10%. That's really big for magicka users. Now, keep in mind that stamina users already usually get minor force because they use rearming trap, but not all magicka builds can say that same thing. They can't necessarily afford to use rearming trap. This is where a set like this pays off for your players. You call it out, they activate the synergy, they get the buff. Boom, boom, and done. Can't say any more. Sentinel. I love the Sentinel. Now this is infused heavy, so I'm only, it's light. It should be my heavy piece. That's another thing I forgot to switch out here. So that's my bad. Okay, there it is. That should be glyphed max magicka. But anyways, this is heavy with max health. I don't know if I can pick up a thing, but it should be max magicka. The reason being, I want 6 light to keep the regen high. I want 1 health so I can get that passive bonus. So when we go back in here, I should get the boost. Now I'm at 20,000. We will go ahead and readjust that before our run because we slightly want to be around 19k. So we'll make that adjustment. That's not a problem. Okay. Now we got the light, divine, ideal, glyph health. We have the Spell Power Cure, Jerkin, Divine. We want some extra Divine pieces, given the fact that we're using the Thief Mundus. So you don't all want to use all infused. So in a build like this, I only suggest using 2. So that's light once again. Spell Power Cure, Sash, Divine, Max Health, Ideal. Currently, I have the Gloves of Twilight's Remedy infused. This will be getting glyphed to Divine, so that'll give me that a little extra. Breaches of Twilight's Remedy infused, Ideal. Shoes of Twilight's Remedy, Divine, Max Magicka, Ideal. Spell Power Cure, Recovery, Ideal. Ring of Twilight's Remedy, Recovery, Ideal. Spell Power Cure, Recovery, Ideal. So there's pretty much the sets and how it's done. Let's go ahead and go over the skills. Now on the resto side, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the mutagen. Mutagen's not a heavy heal, but remember, wardens have sometimes a harder time with line of sight. I like the mutagen because what it does is it throws a heal. I don't have to worry about line of sight, giving a little cushion as I'm going throughout my rotation. Plus, it also offers a cleanse. So if they drop below 20%, they get the instant heal and it removes one harmful effect. I'm going to be using Healing Springs. It's pretty much standard for a lot of healers. Why? Because it helps go ahead and give them magic recovery for, as you know, up to so many targets within the vicinity of 3 targets. Combat Prayer, I never leave home without this. Why? Buff, buff, and buff. So I give them minor berserk, minor resolve, and minor ward. That's a very important thing because we want to mitigate that damage. The more damage they are mitigating, the less they're taking, the less I have to heal. Now currently I'm using Force Siphon. Now this is important that I'm going to go over this. I'm going to be morphing this because instead of using Resto Destro, I'm actually going to use the ability, the morph to this, to apply the minor magic steal. That's a really important thing. So they're going to get a minor life steal, but I'm looking to morph it for the minor magic steal because the Lotus Blossom here, now this is why this is low. Now remember here, I showed you that my crit on this side is 41%. When I activate this and I go back in, now we're back up to that 51%. But the reason I like this ability is simple. When I deal light or heavy attacks, I'm healing my target. That is a plus. Plus it gives me the Major Prophecy. So when I activate it, that's why it's on this bar. I also use the Northern Storms. Why? It increases the max magicka by 8%. If you want to use something like, your barrier, by all means, you can go ahead and do that. Now on the back bar, this is going to be our direct heal along with Combat Prayer. This is what's going to help keep your uptime for your Spell Power Cure throughout your HOTS. So as soon as you throw out your HOTS, use your Enchanted Growth or your Combat Prayer, that will give them the Spell Power Cure buff. And plus, what's really nice about this is why I put Twilight's Remedy on here. They can activate this synergy and get the buff with the budding seeds. So this is the applied Spell Power Cure, the budding seeds. I go ahead and lay this down. They can activate the synergy, get the buff from Twilight's Remedy. That's huge. And on top of it, they can also activate the energy orbs. So there's 2 synergies that I'm offering that can activate that Twilight's Remedy set. Comes in big time handy. So to further mitigation, reduce how much healing I have to do, I'm also going to use the expansive Frost Cloak. This is going to give them the major resolve and major ward, increasing their physical and spell resistance. So along with this and the Combat Prayer, they're getting the major and minor, reducing their damage significantly and reducing how much damage they're taking, especially up in the pocket. And of course, we have the Inner Light on this bar, and of course, the Aggressive Warhorn. So that's pretty much how everything's set up with that. Now, I haven't distributed the champion points, but we're going to go ahead and do that just to do a walkover. So currently, I have the Blessed up, but we're going to actually drop this down to about 24. We're going to drop this down to about 9. We're going to come over here, drop the damage altogether. Come over here, Drop the thaumaturge. And we're going to spec up for the heals. Okay? So we're going to bring this up to about 14%. Give or take. Never go over. Elfborn. We're going to put it at least 12%. Okay. Now we want to focus in on Staff Expert. So we want this up to about 19 to 20%. And then we have a little extra. So we're going to pump this up to about 10. Put a little bit more into our pin. And then we'll go ahead and increase our critical heals. And then we have a little bit more. We'll put them in there. Okay. That's pretty much that in about a nutshell. We can get rid of the critical resistance. It's kind of nice that I'm actually going over this for once. So 1022, that looks pretty good. We'll do the same over here. Now, I don't typically run shields, but in case I do, I want to go ahead and put into this, especially as a healer. So I'll usually go around 12. It gives me a little bit more. I can afford to put 11, 10. Don't want to put too much diminishing returns. We can allocate some more over here. Okay, so, you know, it looks good. Maybe about 14. Okay, we got about 4 points left. We'll go into light armor focus. Coming over here, we're going to drop that down to about 904. Get that rounded to the hole. Drop this about 9%. Let's see if we can... Got 1 point left. Okay, and that's how that looks. Okay, so when we go back in, right, looking good. Now, I'm going to go ahead and scale that health down a little bit, and we'll be good to go. Should be able to take that down to about 8. And then I have my friend, we're going to run some dailies and show you guys what's up. Oh. Okay. Actually, I like it right there. We're good. I always stay around under the 19 because I know I'm going to get that boost. So, actually I can afford to take that down. We'll go all. There we go. Looks good. Okay, I'm going to check out some comments real quick. Remember, guys, I do my streams live and all my builds. So I do get people in the chat. Hey, Storm. No, not on the mage sork right at the moment. I'm on my healer. What an option if you don't have the trial set. If you don't have the trial set, you can use something like Spell Power Cure Julianos, or you can use Cags or something like that. I missed the beginning. What were the sets? We're using Twilight's Remedy, Sentinel, and Spell Power Cure. So let me go ahead. I'm going to bring in my dude here. It's my compadre. 1 second. Yo, what's up? Oh my god, is that Carl?
It is Carl.
Dude, you're echoing again. You need to get a mic, my man. Alright, you gonna do dailies with us, dude?
That's weird. Yeah.
Oh my god, the team is back. We're missing like 1 or 2 people, man, but I'm feeling it. Let me make sure I ain't got the dailies. Did you guys pick them up already?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was already on earlier today with one build update. So, are you on a Magic attune, Andy?
I'm on. Well, I switched. Carl was coming in with his Magicka DPS, so I switched
Okay.
over to tank.
That's
And yeah,
different.
I'm a mag tank.
I'm used to you tanking majority of the time there, Carl. Yeah. It's crazy. I was hoping to show off one of your tanks, man. You know. You should.
I don't like that idea. I'm already on my tank.
God dang it. Whatever. Be hard, why don't you guys? Okay, I'm throwing out invites. Everybody's got it. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Give me a second here. We're going to... Okay, I gotta switch my role. Alright, so we got a tank and we got a DPS and I'm healed. So, you just gotta pick up somebody. We'll do the other two. They're kind of easy, you know? So...
Yeah.
Elden Hollow Uno and Blackheart Haven. Is anybody wanting to do something specific? Like, are you looking for anything in anywhere?
I guess if we're doing Blackheart, I guess I'm kind of sort of looking for Bone Pirates. But,
Okay. So we'll
as
do,
usual, I don't know what I'm looking for.
well, we'll do that first. Whatever. Because we got a tank and a heal. We'll get that Q instant. Oh, looky. So I'm working on, I have to morph one ability and stuff and on this, so. I'm getting that Force Siphon. So I can, you know, I mean, the cast time's a little long, but given the fact that you don't need the Destro to get the magic steal, it kind of comes in handy, you know? Plus, you know, I'm usually pretty good with that. Mystic Raven, MISTICKRABEN, Snoop. Appreciate everything you do for the community. You've inspired me to come back. Thanks, Panther. I appreciate that. Wasn't there an issue with the Warden minor toughness? Yeah, that's why you have to use direct heal. If you use a hot, it messes up. Let me go ahead and get my pots on. Oh, shit. I got trash pots. Okay. So, see, I have to use the direct heal to apply the spell power cure. Come around. We're going to cheat. No. You guys went the wrong way. We could shortcut it.
Not bad.
Come on, guys. Make sure you guys activate my synergy. Okay, come back. This way. Don't make my job hard.
It's not hard. It's
I know, other deeps. He's like, what the hell are you guys doing?
Ah, you guys swim slow. Fucking Argonians.
Okay. Come up this way. Come up here. Make sure you grab that aggro up. This table's in my way. Please hit my balls. Hit my balls. Please, hit them. See how the spell power cure is keeping up, guys? The reason being I have to use direct heals. Everybody's like, oh, there's a problem with the minor toughness and spell power cure. No, it's working as intended. Okay, hold on. Let's check for the heavy sack at the thing real quick and let me loot these dudes.
And if you don't have this Mage Guild book, there it is.
Oh, okay. That would actually be helpful. If I don't have it, I probably do. And I do. Okay, moving on. I love DPS who pulls aggro.
Oh yeah, make my job easier. Oh, hey, bud, what's up?
Alright. Good. Alright, let's go. Roll in, roll in. Get them all in here.
Are we ready for a war horn?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the frost. Hit it.
What's up?
Keep those direct heals up, guys. Leave up heavy. Hit my balls. And hit that synergy, Carl. It's gonna give you that buff.
Jewels of the White Bay? Idyllic Bay? Something.
Is that Undaunted? It's that Undaunted set, isn't it? That set's not bad, though. I think that's the one that taunts, isn't it? One of them's like the tank set, and it's not bad. Where are you guys at? Like, look, there's my Sentinel.
There's something on Wii.
I love my little Sentinel. Make sure you're staying in the thing if you need stam. They're my tanky. Yep, you know the rules.
Hell yeah, I know what that little guy is.
My Sentinel.
Yeah.
Hit my ball! Hit it! Damn, Carl. You're supposed to hit those.
I got it.
Well, yeah, you missed it. I saw it. It was right in your face. Hit the floor synergy too, Carl. Not you, tank. Don't you hit that. That's not for you.
Why not?
Because it gives them a buff. It gives them DPS buffs.
Oh. Well, I like DPS buffs.
No! You're a tank. Stick to the roll.
But it increases my self-healing.
Well, yeah. I'll give you that. But you're a tank. You don't need heals a lot. You're not one of these little powder puffs wearing Alkosh. You're a real tank.
I'm wearing Sanctuary instead.
Well, you're on your Nightblade.
Hmm.
We know why you put it on him.
16% increased healing.
So,
received.
yeah,
That's
it
why
does
I
the
did it.
healing,
Just
and
back
he
here.
heals himself, yeah.
And on a mag tank, I mean, you also get the magic of buffs that come with the set as well.
Well, it works with the Argonian, because, like, you're Argonian. You get the health, you get the heal boost, you're using the path, blah, blah, blah. And make sure you pull this. I was in a group earlier, and they made us tank it up there.
Max health, max magicka, and... Warhorn.
I'm saving the next one. Balls, hit that balls. Damn it, Carl, hit my balls. How do you just let my balls go by you? Oh yeah, that's true. Good point. Okay. Gonna get my Warhorn now.
Give me that. Fine, whatever. There's another one. Let me have it. Let me have it. Yeah, whatever.
What are you on? Are you on a sorcerer, Carl, or what are you playing?
Yeah, he's on a sword.
Man, you should have been hitting that. Execute. It's kind of weird seeing you on a Sork. I'm used to, you know, Tony playing the Sork. So it's kind of like, you know, it's just different, you know?
Chest.
Ow, I fell. Are you needing any specific pieces of Bone Pirates, Andy?
I don't
stuff.
know what I need.
My bag's
I need
full.
Specific pieces. I don't.
Okay, one second.
I don't really.
Yeah, I remind me to thank Uology for handing me all this junk the other day ago. Oh my god.
It's like anytime he's like, hey, can I get that piece? He's like, hell yeah, you can take all this trash too.
Just stacks all that stuff on you. Remind me to thank him.
No, it usually doesn't bother me. I just sell it in PCs. I
might die.
Have inventory to handle it. Don't die.
I'm not picking up anything that seems whatever, but I am getting this rubidite or rubido. Could be a Drew axe. Okay, get ready, Carl. Throwing balls your way. Hit these synergies. No. You synergy hog. You're only supposed to hit one. Gosh. Well, yeah, I know. Okay, make sure you bash this, dude. Please. Okay, I got... Oh, never mind. At least you called it. Bench him. There you go. Okay, my Warhorn now.
Ha 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 ha. Like we knew what we were doing. Look at that. Or we're not done?
No, you guys have an ad back here. It's your fault. DPS is slackers.
Yeah, screw this. I'm kiting these bitches.
Why do you guys always... There's loot here! Are you... Just keep going.
Alright, alright.
Ow, ow! Hit him at the end. Hit him at the end. Just...
This thing keeps rolling back. It's got small mothers.
Could be potential Druax here. Do you understand that? Like I said, guys, you guys got to pay attention to the direct heals. Remember, HOTS will go ahead and cause your spell power cure to not proc as often because of that toughness. Very important for Warden healers to know. It is working as intended. It is not a bug.
I got a Warhorn up. I think I'll just wait for the next jump. There
Dang
she
it.
is, popping.
Hit my balls. Hit my balls. Okay, my Warhorn in 3,
Yeah, she's right behind a heavy sack, by the way.
2,
Or a heavy sack is right behind her.
1. It's weird that I'm doing this dungeon because my first Warden Healer build was in this dungeon, so it's kind of fortuitous, I guess.
I don't even know what you just said. What does that word mean? Heavy sack.
I got it in training. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
another heavy sack on the table.
Okay, hold on. I got like all this crap. Why do I
I think I got
have...
10 rubidite
Oh, it's
too.
because I stole that
Got
thing.
rough wood in the other one.
You don't want to do it, but I'm going to. Nightshades.
Hang out in this little bubble.
How's the resources, guys? How we doing with that? Anybody bottoming out? I'm using PvP pots in here at the moment. Excuse me.
Why are you doing that?
Because I forgot to grab them, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, it sucks. Because I'm an idiot. That's why, Andy. You want to hear me say it? Is that what you want from me? Do you want me to? You want me to admit it? I will. Just for you, Duck.
I was just wondering.
No, I'm just joking with you, dude.
To be honest with you, I'm pretty sure I've looked at PvP pots before. Most of the time, I don't even pay attention to them.
You use a lot of crafted pots. I mean, I do too, but you know, I mean,
Well, it's that, and I use a lot of trash pots, especially on this team.
Well, yeah.
Nothing but trash pots. It's like, I don't even care. It's stam, health, magicka, it's all the fucking same.
Yeah, but some of those dual and tripods actually do help out quite a bit, you know? I mean, depending on what you're doing.
Alright, I got the war horn.
First one?
Yeah.
Okay. Rebuffing. My war horn. 3, 2, 1.
Bone pirate boots.
Okay, we all know to stack on the side. There's no chest, is there?
I don't see anything so far.
Trunks.
Yeah, trunks.
I can't really afford to pick up anything, really. Make sure you go hit that scroll there, Andy.
Where's the scroll at?
It's on the rock, like, in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you mad, Shifty?
Alright, let's get in the stack up spot, because that guy's not in the right spot. He just did. Okay, he's coming in the right spot.
Somebody's gonna get it. Come back. You guys are way too close.
Warhorn.
Are you behind? Who's behind me? Oh no, it's me. You have no healer at the moment.
I'll pick up extra taunt.
Yeah, you might want to get those ads, man.
Yep,
Get that path down too. We gotta stay away from this dude, man. That little AoE, man, no joke. Okay.
You got the Warhorn Mystic, or am I
Yeah.
blowing?
Oh no, it was me again. Not again. I was like 3 times this morning. Why? Why is it always me, man? Zoss hates me. Fine. Urgh. Whatever.
Undaunted Unweaver. I got that Undaunted.
Oh, I got Divine Pirates.
Twice.
Oh my god. I got the Bone Pirates bow empowered. Are you jelly? Alright. So that's pretty much the build, guys. I hope everybody likes it. I really love Twilight's Remedy with the Warden. I mean, simple. It's just as simple as this. If I go ahead and I lay this down, he activates it. Go ahead and activate it, Carl. Proc. Right? If I
What happened to Mystic?
well, here, hit the ball. Okay. Did you get the buff? Yes, you did. Okay. So I can give him the buff this way. I can give him the buff that way. One of two ways. Yeah. Right. It increases your damage. Also, another thing I can want to keep in mind for Spell Power Cure. See how his hand's glowing? I want to use the direct heal to apply with the spores or the combat prayer. That'll keep the Spell Power Cure buffs up. Okay? For Warden Healers. So if you have any questions or comments, let me go ahead. I'll check out some more comments real quick here.
And it puts my spell damage almost at 3k.
Yeah. No, I like hybrid Nightblade tanks. You know, they're really good. So if you use a burst heal, it will proc normally. Yes, Todd, that's correct. For Warden DPS, what would be a good race to pick? I have a high elf. That's me personally. My brother plays healer, and we're working on a build, a cool build for it. We're both working if Cure would work.
Elf, but...
Which heals are you using to proc Spell Power Cure? It's the Combat Prayer and my Enchanted Growth. Those will proc Spell Power Cure because they're direct. The balls are back. Yes, they are. Healer blames DPS and tank blames healer. It's the way it goes. It's the way it goes. So I do want to thank everybody. I had over 11,000 views for the Evergreen build.
I'm certainly not blaming that healer.
11,000 views, guys. So I'm really appreciative, man. But if
with healers that don't heal.
But I hope this build helps other players out. Once again, if you have any questions or comments, post below. I want to thank my community. I want to thank everybody out there who is a Warden Healer. Keep doing a great job. Keep it up, guys. If you're any other healer, I appreciate the Templar healers too. If you're a healer, I appreciate you. But if you are especially a healer that's non-meta, and if you have proven time and time again what this game is capable of,
meta.
Death to the meta. That's what we live by here. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you for proving what ZeniMax gives us. And thank you, devs, once again. We appreciate it. So this is I'm Mystic Raven, this CSO Daily.
Fix the load screens.
And once again and always, have a nice day.